Okay, this is a little bit about business plan and the business about the products that you're going to write the business plan for. Here, just give you briefly how you have to think about the different terms in business, okay, which are new to you. See, for example, I want to manufacture the product soap. Okay. So to make soap, what are the ingredients I will be looking at? Maybe I will look at vegetable oil to buy vegetable oil, then distilled water, isn't it?
Yeah.
Distilled water, then some fragrance oil. This is optional, but yeah, if you want some scent, smell, or something like that, okay. Then, of course, colorant. Colorant is colors that are acceptable, right? And something called 100% pure eye. Okay. If you ask in the market, they'll give you this one. It's a kind of um, to mix it with the vegetable oil, right? And now these are called the ingredients. In our common term, we call this ingredients. What do we call in business terms this
Raw material.
Materials, yeah.
one? Yes, materials. You call it as materials. Exactly. And what are the two? I mean, what goes into making your product? What is the one is material? What's the other one? How do you get this material?
You buy it from other people or do you make your own material?
Yeah.
How do you get this? Get these materials? Okay. Sometimes you have these things. Okay, distilled water, fragrance oil, colorants, or sometimes you make your scene. But most of the time, if you don't want to waste time, then you can buy straight away, isn't it? So what is involved in buying your material? What do you need for buying materials?
Like money, I guess.
Yes, you need money. And what type of cost this is?
Can you repeat that?
What is the cost? What type of cost this is involved in this?
Ma'am, what exactly do you mean? Like what
Okay,
type of
when you're making of a product, okay, what are the costs involved? One, you said you have to buy materials, right?
Manufacturing.
yeah.
Exactly, correct. Okay, buy materials, then next is manufacturing, correct?
Then you also need this. You also need like employee, like not employee, workforce, labor
Like
force.
people, like, yeah.
Exactly. You have labor force.
Advertising? Does that count?
Yes,
After your products.
advertising. Okay. Now, buying of materials, right? Buying materials, these are all costs, right? They are all different cost of product. We can say cost of product. So when you want to make our problem is to make 1,000 items, whatever it be. So in this case, it is 1,000 soaps that I am making. Okay. So when I am making 1,000 soaps, what are the what are this side you have buying materials, manufacturing, labor force, all these costs are there. No? Which cost will vary according to the soap? Suppose I am manufacturing 500 or 100 or 50 or 10, which is going to be the same, which will change from this side.
Ma'am, everything will change because you're buying more sources, but labor force per hour will change.
Okay, so buying materials will change, correct? Then manufacturing cost means manufacturing cost will be, can we say machine and labor, right? Machine labor, right? Machine, machine cost. Machine cost will vary for everything or it is the same. You have your machine already with you. Are you going to buy extra machine for making? See, the machine which you make 1,000 or 500 or 100 is all the same, no? But what will change there? We can say buying materials which vary. Okay, manufacturing. Suppose you're using a um, machine. Here, if you make 100 or 500 or 100, it's all the same. But what is that which will affect the cost here? The usage, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Machine usage. That is we call bearing of the, if you use it for a longer period, the life is going to be less, right? So the machine usage. Then labor force, of course, yes, it will vary. And advertising, will it vary for 500 or 1,000 or 2,000?
No, ma'am, it won't change.
It won't change. Okay, it won't change. And then where will you sell it? Is it any place that you're going to take or you're going to sell it online?
Ma'am, retail stores, ma'am. If it's soap, you'll sell it to both retail and online.
Okay, retailing and online. Correct. So for online, what is the cost you incur? And for retailing, what is the cost? What is the type of cost?
Ma'am, what do you mean type of cost, ma'am?
Okay, what do you have to invest here in retailing?
Your products?
The products we are done with that. Now
Okay.
retailing means should have a place to keep your materials, right? Your product, right?
So you're investing in the area.
Area,
Yes.
very okay. How does it matter if you keep 10,000 soaps or only 1,000 soaps? The area will not change, isn't it?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
So you're going to have you're going to rent a area. Okay, it depends. Suppose you're a distributor, so you will be getting there, stocking up. Okay, so this area is one-time cost. One-time cost, or it will be varying. It will not vary. Same, right? We call it as.
Yeah.
Then online. What are the expenditure or cost incurred online? You have to do. What is that you have to do first of all? Online means. What does Amazon do?
It takes royalty.
No, no, before that, how do you put your product there?
You
So,
have to sell it to Amazon. Or not sell it, but like
first of all, what should you have in place to sell your product online?
a company, ma'am.
Okay, online company. For online company, what is that you need?
Um, advertisement, ma'am.
Mm, can I say website?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, website. So if whatever you're selling, does this cost change? The website, what you have done, once you have done it, it's going to be same or vary. Sometimes it will vary if you want to,
Continue to buy domain, ma'am.
okay, but it remains same website, but you can sell a number of Amazon website remains same, and it keeps on adding products, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Right. Okay. Here, whatever varies, they are called variable cost. What is it called?
Variable cost.
Variable cost. So we have variable cost, which vary, and fixed cost. Fixed cost will be same. Okay. So right now we can take machine cost as manufacturing cost as fixed because only in the long run it has that usage, machine usage. Okay. Then we have advertising also. We have fixed, or only yearly you're going to change. Okay, no problem. Then website same. Then area also same. Don't take all of them, children. Take one or two, which is easy for calculation. Understood?
Ma'am, I'm not able to understand that, ma'am. Like what all? I'm not able to understand variable cost.
Variable cost which changes. See, when you want to buy materials for 100 soaps, you will invest more compared to making 500 soaps, isn't it?
Yeah, ma'am.
1,000 soaps, you will buy more material. For 100 soaps, you will buy less material. And for 50, you will buy lesser than that.
Yeah.
Okay? And the labor force also will vary because I'm just put an example here 1,000, but in reality in the world how much they will maybe lakh soaps, isn't it? Lakh.
Yeah, ma'am. They have inventory.
Yes, inventory. And suppose it's reduced to 50,000, then the labor force also will come down, isn't it? That will, you don't need many people to do that, right? As you said, the labor hours, we can say hours of working, right?
Yeah.
Manpower. Work. Labor hours or hours of working. I'm just putting it in the simplest term for you people. Then fixed cost. Then what happened? What is the total cost then? Total cost. Total cost will be equal to?
Variable cost plus fixed cost.
Correct. Variable cost plus fixed cost. Now, for example, my variable cost came to say for 1,000 soaps. I invested about say 200 rupees here, and my fixed cost I just taken one small place, $100, whatever it is. The unit can be $100 or 100
Now,
euros.
fixed cost will be how much you're paying per hour, right, ma'am? So like the labor force and all that, and machines.
Labor force that is varying cost. It will change.
Okay.
Suppose you are giving it as a salary, then does it change?
No.
Salary?
If you give
Sal-
him salary, it won't change.
yeah, if you're giving salary, then will it change? It will not.
Yeah. Okay.
So it is, right? Then 200 plus 100. So that will be 300 I have cost. Total cost I incurred this much. Okay, I'll put it as dollars. Now, I think Vishnu has to close the mic and you have to mute the mic because it's very noisy. We are recording it. We are recording the session for others. Okay, thank you. Now 300 you have the total cost. Now we have to think about how do you get profit? From where does profit come? Profit comes from selling price, isn't it?
Yeah, ma'am.
So now we have to decide about the selling price. How do we fix the selling price? Here, this $300 is for how many soaps? This $300 for 1,000 soaps, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So for one soap, how much?
How did we
Yeah,
be able to find the VC and FC, ma'am? How did we find that? Because you put fixed.
you have to see, you have your material, whatever cost you're buying the material for, put everything together. You have variable costs, put them together, fixed cost, put them together. So just fixed cost, keep only this, children. For fixed cost, you can keep, say you have whichever you want, like labor and area you want to take, you can do that. Or you want online, there is no question of labor in online. Sometimes if the business is too large, then yes. If it is entrepreneurship, if it is one man show, okay.
I mean, retail. So,
Ex-
ma'am, do we have to pay?
ex-
We have to do only for retail, right, ma'am?
yes. See, website also you have to pay monthly, isn't it, children?
Yeah, ma'am. For the website to be on like those host domain sites, ma'am.
Correct. So yeah. So you have to pay. So anything you can take this cost as a labor, as a fixed cost, or you can take the area that you are renting, okay, or you're paying monthly website, take it as fixed, okay. Any one or two costs you can take it as fixed, and other materials that you're buying you can take it as variable cost. Definitely all the materials that you're buying will be variable cost only, right? Yes or
Yeah,
no,
ma'am.
children? Because the number of items will differ, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Now, so we have for one, you need to find the price for one soap. I'm not going to go into that detail now. Now, the next is the important thing that which I wanted to mention here is find unit price, because don't take 300 as a whole price and then fix your selling price. Suppose you have and then
Ma'am,
fix
you're not
your
very
selling
audible.
price. Hello, find the unit price.
Ma'am,
Unit price. Hello.
oh ma'am, Rukmini ma'am,
Yes.
you're
Yes.
not very audible.
Um,
Ma'am, for me,
now.
you're audible, ma'am. For me, you're audible enough.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
ma'am.
Okay, find unit price of soap. Okay, and then fix your selling price. Selling price should be reasonable. Reasonable. So do a bit of research. Market. It's called market research. I think I'm not going beyond the limit. Market research, children. So to fix your price, don't give alarming price which is not in the market. So it has to be, otherwise your product will not get sold, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now the most important point here is break-even point. Break-even point. We call it as BEP. Okay. And what is break-even point? Suppose uh, I am manufacturing 100 soaps at $20 each. So what is my total? This cost is including my all the cost, total cost. Okay. So totally how much I'm spending?
2000.
2,000,
Yeah.
right? Say $2,000, I put dollars only. because it looks realistic, no? In fact, $2,000. Now, if I am selling the product, selling 100 soaps at, because it is organic soap and I have put in all the best quality, everything. So though I spent $20, I am selling it for 100% profit. $40 I'm selling. So total, how much I'll get?
You will get 4,000 rupees or 2,000
I'll
profit.
get, okay, $4,000, which means $2,000 profit. Suppose I am not able to sell all the 100. I am able to, because it is nobody's coming, pandemic, nobody's coming to my place to buy. So I've sold only 50 soaps. What does that mean? So how much I've
You
sold?
get $2,000.
$2,000.
And
So
ma'am, 50 soaps will be our break-even point, right, ma'am? BP.
Uh, no, yeah, 50 soaps will be break-even point, because is there loss or gain? No loss.
No, ma'am, because you've invested for 2,000 rupees to make 100 soaps
Correct.
and you sold 50 of them
Correct.
at $40.
Correct.
So it'll become 2,000. So no loss, no gain.
Correct. So no loss, no gain. Understood? So this is called the break-even point. Children?
Yeah, ma'am.
So I have to sell at least 50 soaps to get back my money, what I invested. So that is called the break. This is the only thing. Break even point is the only thing, and other things, variable cost and fixed cost, they are all common terms that we use. Okay. Is there any question, children?
No, ma'am.